Hey everyone, just name is Troy Morgan. I am a partner at Structure Commercial. We are primarily a retail-based commercial real estate firm in Dallas. We've been in business for 18 years. I've been a partner here for 17 of those 18 years. I'll give you a little bit of background on what we focus on day to day, but it's primarily retail, which encompasses retail, professional office, freestanding, medical office buildings. That's our 101. That is all that we really do. When it comes to commercial real estate firms, you'll have companies that focus on multifamily assets, industrial assets. You'll have retail. But this is what we do. We know this space. We're in it every day. And so my goal here is to kind of give you a high level overview on just basic business topics and what we focus on when we work with professionals such as yourself. We're hired by and a lot of times we're hired by physicians fresh out of school looking to really grow and increase their revenue outside of the daily practice. I have one designation that I have is a CCIM, which is a acronym for Certified Commercial Investment Member. I've held that designation since 2015. Essentially, that is it is advanced coursework in financial and market analysis, and it really dives into every aspect of what I think y'all can benefit from when you're out there looking for sites to put new practices at. I mean, so it involves a market analysis, financial analysis, user decision analysis, and ultimately investment analysis. And typically on what we focus on, location. Everybody talks about location is absolutely paramount. I think decisions have to be made on if you want your practice within a professional office building, if you want something freestanding, what are other ancillary services that you're offering? It's med spa services, which I know a lot of derm incorporates that just because it's added revenue. I will say, in terms of what we do as a firm, Dallas-Fort Worth is where we spend a lot of our time, and we know it. And certainly, being experts in this area, it's hard and not realistic to think that a commercial broker can be an expert in every area of the country. So we like to stick to what we know, and this is our backyard. And so if your business is outside of the Dallas-Fort Worth area and the markets just outside of that, we can certainly help and assist you in other areas. But when it comes to market analysis, we would typically engage with somebody who's has local knowledge of that specific market. So we go into when we start diving off into where specifically a practice be located. It's again, site selection is numero uno, and then it comes down to, is it a lease versus a purchase? What's the cost basis? What are developers or build-to-suit developers looking for in terms of lease rates, purchase rates, equipment vendors? We deal a lot with them, specifically in the past on dental professionals. And there's a lot of those companies out there that will look for your business because that's what they do. And again, we kind of handle the real estate side, but we're typically involved from start to finish with every aspect of it, including dealing with other vendors. We focus on what your target audience is, your target demographic. It's huge, and I think those are things that you want to have knowledge of, but before kind of engaging with us. What's your business model? Do you have a business plan in order? Those are things that we would want to know and that we would ask you, as we're kind of going through this process. What's the exit? Scalability. Is the goal to have one practice, or is it to have multiple? We focus on that. And typically, we're relationship guys. We're not in for just one side. We really like to kind of be with somebody for their careers. And that's what makes us better and makes you better ultimately. That probably gives you a high level overview on what we can offer. And I'm just trying to go through anything else that I want to make sure that I answer as many potential questions that you would have in the get-go. I know there's going to be a Q&A on the 21st, if I'm not mistaken, or the 19th, but I'll try to be available for that. If I'm not, my contact information is on the slides. That is a direct office line. If you'd like to call me on my cell phone, you're certainly welcome to. It's 817-714-8395. I'm available anytime with any questions that you may have. Feel free to reach out. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much.